Hey guys, it's Purav from PDTechHD, and in this video I'm going to be giving you my full review on the Samsung Galaxy S2. So let's get started. Alright, now before starting off the review, I'd like to say a big thank you to Vodafone for sending out this handset to me for review. You can pick up this handset on Vodafone's network free on contract from just £31 a month, and the link will be in the description, so be sure to check them out. Now let me just give you a quick tour of the device. So you can see along the left hand side there's a volume rocker as well as a Kensington lock. At the top you've got your standard 3.5mm headphone jack as well as a microphone for cancelling out background noise during calls. Along the right hand side you've got a sleep wake button, and that's pretty much it on there. And on the bottom you've got a micro USB port as well as a microphone for outgoing calls. On the front of the device you've got a 2-megapixel front facing camera. You've got a light sensor, a proximity sensor as well as an earpiece for incoming calls. You've got a gorgeous 4.3-inch WVGA resolution, so 480 by 800 pixels display is Super AMOLED Plus, and you've also got two touch-sensitive buttons along the bottom, a menu and a back button, as well as a physical home button. So overall, like, the build quality, it feels kind of cheap in the hand because it is like plastic made, but it is still kind of solid and stuff. It's just, it doesn't have that sort of premium feel that like HTC devices have, for example. The dimensions of this are 125.3mm down by 66.1mm across and only 8.49mm thin. So this is a very thin device indeed. In terms of the weight, it's only 116 grams, so it's not going to weigh you down in your pocket or anything. The software it's running with now is Ice Cream Sandwich, and I believe that all UK networks should have pushed out Ice Cream Sandwich to the S2. So just update via keys or OTA as specified by your network. The processor on this thing is quite beastly. It's a dual-core Exynos Cortex A9, clock speed of 1.2 GHz, and it's got 1 GB of RAM. So multitasking, playing games and all that stuff is no problem. Internal storage is 16 and 32 GB models, so depending which one you choose. But obviously you can expand that using a micro SD card up to 32 GB as well. As I mentioned, the front-facing camera is 2 megapixel. And on the back, which I forgot to mention earlier, there is an 8 megapixel camera, and this can shoot in 1080p at 30 frames per second. It's got an LED flash and autofocus, and you should see some pictures that I've taken with the camera on screen now. And one thing I forgot to mention earlier is on the back you've also got the speaker. As mentioned, the display, so 4.3 inches WVGA, so the pixel resolution is 480 by 800 again, and that's given a pixel per inch like PPI of 217. So this is quite, like, you're not going to notice any pixels when you're like checking out text and stuff. For example, if I zoom in on this article on the text, let's see, you can really see that it's really clear and easy to read. The only thing with the browser, while I'm on that subject, is it doesn't have how do you call it, pinch to reflow or something like HTC has, so it doesn't reflow the text. So that's kind of a negative, I guess, slightly. But I mean, this phone is great for emailing, texting and tweeting because it's such a large screen. So like, let me just show you, it's really easy to type out a text message. Whoops, don't want to show contacts. Yeah, so you can see that's the virtual keyboard there, and it's really easy to type out on this big screen. So like, hello, and so on. Like, you can just type out emails and text and tweets on this. It's really good for YouTube playback. Again, because of this gorgeous display, it's a thrill to watch YouTube videos. So hang on, let me just turn that down. Okay, there's no network connection because I've turned off Wi-Fi, but it is generally good for watching YouTube videos on this nice display. And for gaming, again, because of the powerful dual-core processor, like Fruit Ninja, Temple Run, all these kind of games work absolutely fine. So general thoughts, guys, it's a great device. It's very powerful. The large screen is very good for texting, tweeting, emailing, and just a general joy to use. Call quality was very clear because of the background mic. The mic that cancels out background audio. The only negatives I can think is it feels cheap because it's a bit plastic made. So hopefully Samsung fixes that with the successor, which is due to be coming out soon. And also one other really bad negative is the back cover. So let me try and open this. Wait. You can see that the back cover is like, it's really flimsy, and this is probably the worst part of the device, the flimsy back cover. But let's just pop that back on. Okay, whoops, Fruit Ninja sort of turned on there. So yeah, overall guys, like, would I recommend the S2? Well, if you're someone who's like looking for their first smartphone or something that would do the job like for everyday tasks and whatnot, I would recommend the S2. But if you're someone that lives on the edge of technology and wants like the best of the specs and everything, I would strongly recommend waiting for the successor to this, which possibly could be called the Galaxy S3, but I'm not sure what the naming would be. But that event is on May 3rd, so we'll know more then, I guess. But overall guys, thank you for watching this review. Please let me know down below what you thought of it. Please be sure to give it a like rating. And any feedback is really welcome, because this is my first handset review, so just let me know where I can improve and what you liked about it and stuff. Please be sure to watch the last video, which was ICS running on the Galaxy S2. So that is another thing, because this is running Ice Cream Sandwich. I didn't really mention it because I mentioned that in my last video, so you can go watch that if you want. That link will be in the description. And yeah guys, that's it pretty much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.